Sagittarius, what's up? Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all having the best day. Let's see what messages want to come through for you, what you have coming towards you, what you need to know right now. Whenever you come across this reading, there's a message here for you. And let's get into it and let's see what's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. We have the Shark. Whoa, y'all got a lot to say. We have the Shark, we have the Snake in the reverse. We have these two cards that came out together. Phoenix reverse and also Hyena reversed. We have Dragonfly reversed. I normally don't, you know what? I'm gonna start making a change on how I read this deck because for the longest time, I've had this for like, y'all, many years. It doesn't matter. I normally wouldn't take reversals, but I think I'm at this place where I'm like, we're gonna take reversals. Fuck it. So, starting off with the Shark, this is a situation bringing up a lot of deep feelings, but it's a bit uncomfortable. It's a little tense. It's a little awkward. There could be a situation that is asking you to speak your truth, or there's some kind of energy or feelings or something that is lurking in the darkness, okay? And I'm seeing that there is a pattern that's taking place. It keeps repeating. Like it literally is just a hamster wheel. And this is a situation you've addressed before. So this could be, maybe it's with a friend, maybe this is with a family member, maybe it's with your partner, but it's showing that you keep running into this same trap. I'm also seeing in my mind's eye like a corn maze, and you keep taking the same turn and it's a dead end, and it's just like having a difficult time with expansion or shedding dead skin. There's something that keeps pulling you back, or there could be an energy that's tugging at you, a person that's tugging at you, or blurry. There's something that keeps coming up. It keeps on being brought up. You can't seem to run away or avoid whatever this is. This is coming up for you to address. This is coming up for you to confront. And with the Hyena in the reverse, it's actually showing that you're fed up with something. You're really annoyed, you're irritated, you've just like, you've hit your wall, you've hit your limit, you've had enough. Enough is enough. And Phoenix in the reverse tells me that there has been resistance to change, resistance to letting go, making space. This has been a struggle. It's been a push and a pull. And it's also showing that you're not seeing things clearly with the Dragonfly in the reverse. Something's out of focus. Something is fuzzy. Something just doesn't make sense. You just can't seem to understand or wrap your brain around, why does this keep happening? Or why am I unable to move past this? How come we can't get through this? How come, we keep running into this problem? That's what I'm seeing so far. At the bottom, we have the Mouse in the reverse. I think my entire, it's upside down, but I feel like the spirits are saying that you need to look at the bigger picture. Something needs to be organized. Something needs to be planned out if you want to go through with this change and bring in like success for this situation. Again, there's something lurking in the dark. There's something in the shadows that's been hiding, and it's like we can't continue to keep sweeping this under the rug. This can't go on any longer. This can't keep happening. So if you're wanting a different result, you're gonna have to take different actions. Ooh, kind of intense. I'm drawn to use my vice versa tarot today, for you guys at least. So let's get into this and let's see what is going on for Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What's going on for Sagittarius? Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting on something or someone. Knight of Wands. How many all dealing with a fire sign? What is going on for Sagittarius? Knight of Swords. There's something coming up. It's like kind of, you're anticipating it. You're anticipating this. There's some kind of news coming in. Page of Wands. Could be dealing with somebody younger than you. Someone wants to talk. Magician. Backside. seeing like this is beyond your control, or something about divine timing and just like highly anticipating. So there's something you've been highly anticipating, Saggy, and it's about to take place. This event, this encounter, this conversation. There's something you've been waiting for. Six of Wands is at the bottom. There's something you have been taking a step back and reviewing. You've been putting in the effort, and now it's come to a place where it's time to review of what's working, what isn't working, and what adjustments can you make. And you're waiting to dig up the results. So you see how he's got this shovel, right? You're getting ready to pick up what you've gained from this experience. And so we have the Knight of Wands behind the Seven of Pentacles. The way that the Knight of Wands is approaching the guy in the Seven of Pentacles tells me that there actually could be someone coming towards you, and this confirms it with the Knight of Swords that fell right on top of this card. So there's something coming towards you that you've been anticipating. It is a bit of a surprise though. Like your back is turned. Your back is turned. Whatever this is, it's gonna make you happy. I'm seeing that this is something that, again, it's like out of your control. Something that you're not even really paying much attention to at the moment. Looks like you're planning ahead or planning for some sort of future endeavor, future goals, travel for a few of you, moving for a few of you. And there's something that is going on behind the scenes, probably dealing with another person. It could be a fire sign or air sign. That's what I'm seeing so far. And it's almost like you could be getting impatient. So if I go back to these cards from earlier, you could be getting impatient. Like something hasn't changed. Something is repeating. It's like the same old, same old. There's a blockage I'm seeing with the Phoenix in reverse. There's something that could be blocking this from progressing. Someone's refusing to take accountability, or someone's refusing to acknowledge your perspective or your feelings or your truth. Like there's this lack of understanding. But seeing that this is being brought back up for a reason, for this to be sorted out or for this to be cleared. So yeah, expect some kind of news in the near future, you guys. You're about to receive a message, and whatever this is, it is out of your control. You're not the one that's making this happen. This is something that you were anticipating for a while, but you could have just like stopped showing up, is what I'm hearing. So at the bottom, we have the Six of Wands, High Priestess, Nine of Swords, Four of Swords, also Three of Pentacles. Okay, but let's just go with these. I'm seeing like you could be getting a lot more attention, especially if you're in the public eye, or even if you're just out and about. There's a people that are drawn to your energy. They're just staring you down. You got a lot of eyes on you. And I feel like, because this is the Six of Wands backside, I just realized this is the front, this is the backside. This could bring in like judgment from others, or some resistance, some people that could be your opponents. They could be challenging you. Your intuition sees through the games, through this. Some of you, you're dealing with a lot of judgment, and it could be messing with how you view yourself or how you show up in the world. Like there's a lot of pressure and you don't want to mess up or make a mistake. You could be in your head right now or having a difficult time hearing your intuition. Your intuition's trying to scream at you, but you're like, I don't know what to do. But that is something that's very temporary, because you go from a Nine of Swords where you're like, I don't know what to do. I'm fucking scared. I'm anxious. I'm nervous. I can't sleep. I'm tossing. I'm turning. And then we go from that to a Four of Swords. It is the backside though, okay? This is the front. This is the back. So as we can notice, there is a fire in the distance. So this is like something that you could be preparing for that hasn't yet reached you. But there still seems to be a perceived threat, which that is also the shark. Like this is a card that indicates, hey, is this a threat? Am I in danger? Not saying that you are, but like your ego could be feeling like threatened or vulnerable, something like that. But yet I'm hearing that there's enough time for you to either put this fire out or for you to evacuate. What is this all about, y'all? Use your discernment. Of course, with these readings and with these messages. But I'm also seeing that there's some kind of help, that someone could be helping you out financially if you're in a sticky situation in regards to your work or your job, or maybe there's a delay in your pay, or there's a holdup, a check is bounced, or something going on in the material world. There's someone that's going to help you or be there to support you. I'm hearing like, just hang in there, literally hangman, hang in there. There's a way, if there's a will, there's a way. You're needing to really trust yourself during this time, even during periods of uncertainty. And having a positive approach, having a positive outlook is going to be a game changer for you, okay? So, that's what I'm seeing so far. Seven of Pentacles, let me clarify this. I'm hearing keep digging, keep digging. You're very close, Ace of Swords. You're very close to uncovering some sort of truth. You could be waiting for the right opportunity to express something or to send a message or call somebody. We have the Hangman, and then we have the Fool in the reverse. You're hesitating though. So there's that anticipating, and you're like waiting for the right moments, and you're waiting for a sign or waiting for confirmation. Right now I'm seeing that there is a hang up, or there's something that's preventing you from taking this jump off this cliff, right? Figuratively speaking. So you've been doing a lot of reflection, trying to get back into focus, right? Out of focus, the dragonfly in the reverse. You need to look at this from a different way. Your approach needs to change. There needs to be a shift in your, first of all, a shift in your mindset, a shift in your attitude, and then a shift in the actions that you take. And you're not going to take this jump, you're not going to start anything new until you feel like you're ready for it, or until you are in more of a calmer state of mind. Four of Swords also at the bottom, which is confirming that. So you might need to sleep on whatever this is. If you're something in your soul or your gut, your body is saying wait, you better listen to that. You better listen up. Okay? Now we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is someone who is very charismatic. They're outgoing. I'm hearing, because I'm looking at the feet of the horse starting on the right foot. I'm hearing you want to start on the right foot. So if it doesn't feel right today, maybe tomorrow will be better. So yeah, listen to your instincts. Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here? We have a King of Pentacles in the reverse. That's not really starting on the right foot. As of right now, let's see. Knight, you want to come out? What is this? Ten of Swords? You could be choosing to end something. You didn't want to fly out, so I'm not going to keep it. But you could be Ten of Swords with a King of Pentacles in the reverse. You could be clearing something. Some of you could be leaving a job, or there's something going on like the physical reality that you could be cutting out of your life, or cutting out maybe some sort of changes to your health or your well-being, your physical health. We have a Queen of Wands, and we also have a Queen of Cups, or just kidding, it's a Page of Cups. My bad. Page and Queen. And then we have a King. There's a lot of people that are being brought forwards. Why does it feel like there's something tickling my eye? Okay. It's probably my hair. Anyways. There's a conversation you're gonna have with someone that isn't the most grounded in reality, or just grounded within themselves, or, you know, maybe they aren't in the most stable of places in their life, right? And it looks like this is someone who has a lot of attraction for you. This is somebody who is drawn to you for some reason. There's just something about you that they're curious about. They'd like to know more. They'd like to explore this connection. It doesn't even have to be romantic, but some of you this is. The thing is, I don't know if they're able to give you what you're looking for. I'm not sure if they're able to provide in the ways that you need. Okay, because they are showing up as a Knight of Wands. And, you know, in the tarot, sometimes, I don't know if you hear this with some readers, they say that this is the player, this is the fuck boy, fuck girl, someone who can be very charming, they get what they want, and then they're gone. They're gone. So, not always the most reliable. Not always the most reliable. And it confirms that with that King of Pentacles in the reverse. This doesn't seem like it. This could be someone who's irresponsible with their money. And then when we saw that Ten of Swords that tried coming out, but it didn't, it was like, this could be someone that still has loose ends from their past, or, because it was sideways, like it was sticking out, it was sideways, so it wasn't completely upright, but it wasn't completely in the reverse, which tells me that there's some loose ends this person maybe is trying to run away from. And you could be a distraction. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, let's see what this is. How are the Knight of Swords for Sagittarius? Ace of Wands. The Chariot. Wow. And then we have these. King of Swords with the Hermit. Someone who could have Cancerian or Virgo energy. Doesn't have to be, but. So, I mean, things are moving quite quickly. This is someone who is acting out of impulse. They've been withdrawn, they've been in hermit mode, they've been in isolation, they've been very cold and icy towards you and others. This is someone who could be very lonely and detached, or they struggle with connection in general, not just with you, but with others. This could be someone who just cancels plans. Maybe they don't even cancel plans, they just straight up don't answer the phone, or they don't open the door if they all made plans, or this is someone that's just not. I'm feeling like this is someone that wasn't reliable for you in the past, and this is somebody who feels very lonely, but then they try to come across like they don't need anybody and that they're tough and strong and they're Mr. Miss Independent. But I feel like this is someone who craves something deeper, something more, some passion, and it looks like it's with you that they crave this from. There's something that lights them up. There's something that gets this spark, this curiosity, and they want to be close to you. And it just feels like things are moving very quickly. The fact that these three cards together, this is very quick. This is like, this could easily turn into a wildfire, which is interesting, right? Because in this Four of Swords backside, look at the fucking fire in the distance, right? This could easily become something that's out of control. So y'all be careful out there. Y'all be careful out there. But someone could be thinking about you a lot with the Hermit, but they're withdrawn. I'm seeing that they're withdrawn, but they're about to move towards you and like initiate something. And again, this goes back to the Seven of Pentacles, like something you've been anticipating or waiting for and getting maybe irritated, fed up. That's like, well, it hasn't happened, or we keep going round and round. Like this has happened before in the past. It's a pattern. There's definitely a pattern here. This ain't the first time you've been in this position with this person, or it's like even with different people, it's just like a similar pattern. So this is also something that you need to take a look at and see, like, what is this trying to teach you? Because this is coming up for a reason. There's this pattern that you're falling into / attracting in your life, showing up in different ways, different forms, different people. So this is also an opportunity for you to kind of go inwards and reflect on, okay, why is this happening? Why am I attracted to this? What is this teaching me? What did I learn the last time I was in a similar situation, and how can I move differently to get a different outcome? Sort of thing. So, Page of Wands. Let's see what the Page of Wands is. I'm seeing like Whatever this is may be an option you didn't even know was there. The fact that the magician is the backside and he's, you know, he's kind of working on his craft. He's not really paying attention to this Page of Wands. Someone could be trying to get your attention, but you're not even noticing, or you're not even paying attention to them. Like if someone's calling you, it could be from a random number that you don't recognize, so you don't pick up, but it could be this person. Not saying answer every phone call you get, because man, there's a lot of those scam calls. A lot of them. Four of Pentacles. Some of this Page of Wands. I'm hearing it's on their terms. On their terms. Page of Swords. Someone's watching you like a hawk. Someone is watching you. And they're feeling the space, or they're feeling separated. They're feeling like distant from you, or they're hurting in some sort of reason that has to do with you. By holding, okay, so this is someone that's holding back, but it's hurting them by holding back. They're just like watching you, but they're keeping their mouth shut. They're not saying anything, although they really want to, or it's like they're trying to get your attention, but it's in subtle ways, or like little clues, little hints, but you're not paying attention, and so they feel rejected, or something like that. And I also get a sense that they want you to reach out to them. And because you haven't, it kind of forces them into a position where they're having, I see that they're waiting for you to like approach them. Who is this? Page of Pentacles, the star could be an Aquarius. It could also be someone with earth placements. I'm hearing that they're not even, for you, they're not really on your radar, or you've kind of forgotten about them, or like you don't think much about this. And I'm also noticing in this magician backside, the only, you know how on the magician you see all of the elements from the pentacles, where is it? The pentacles, the sword, the wand, and the cup. You can see it all right here, right? All of it. On the backside, the only one you see is the cup. Only one you see fully is the cup. So you could be focusing on other relationships right now. You could be focusing on self-love, healing. Maybe you have recently started a new relationship, or I'm just seeing like whoever this is that's kind of pulling at your energy, they're not really in the forefront. They're on the back burner. So, kind of the magician backside for Sagittarius. Someone could also be trying to like manifest you, pull you in, but it's not working. It ain't working. And then the magician, we have the Knight of Wands with the Four of Wands. Someone might show up at your doorstep in the near future. Like literally someone might actually show up in a place that they know you go to on the regular, whether it's like the gym, or if there's like, maybe if you're a student, you're on campus, like, or maybe where you work, someone might show up in a place. Say you work at the mall, this person may walk by your store. So I can't speak right now. Can't fucking speak right now. Maybe there's just something about you, this person gets tongue-tied, or they have a hard time communicating what's really on their mind, what's really on their heart. Ten of Wands. Someone's feeling burdened. Someone's feeling heavy. Someone's under a lot of pressure. They carry a lot of memories from the past. Queen of Swords and then the Nine of Pentacles. They also see like you may not be very, I'm hearing lenient to this person. You may not be very warm towards this person or forgiving towards this person. You hold them accountable, or you're not willing to just like let it slide. You're the way this queen, she's just staring at the guy in the Ten of Wands. She's watching him struggling, like, yep, that's what you gotta do. That's life. Is what it is. Like, she's very disciplined. And this Queen of Swords, Nine of Coins, is someone who's really focused on themselves. And she's also saying, like, you gotta prove it to me. You gotta prove it to me. So she could be putting this person through some tests. So you might be testing this person, or whether it's intentional or something you're just doing, like you're unaware. I don't know. Let's look into the Three of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Some of you definitely are moving in the near future. Ten of Cups. Ooh, and then we have a Five of Wands. It is sideways. So there's some obstacles. Some of them they're clearing, you're overcoming it, resolving, easy peasy, seamless, effortless, so good. Then there's a few challenges that are there and you have to find the middle ground, or you're having to find a way to extinguish this fire. And this could definitely just be like regards to your home, regards to living situation, the people that you live with, roommates, family, siblings, your lover, children. Like there's definitely some plans you're making, whether it's together as a whole. Yeah, usually both the Ten of Cups and not Wands. We did see the Wands earlier. Ten of Wands and Pentacles, not Ten of Cups and Pentacles together. Normally this is a shared community group. Sorry, I'm hearing someone talk really fucking loud in the room next door, like very fucking loud, and it's throwing me off. It's throwing me off, so I have to just try and block it out, but like they're yapping so loud, like louder than me. See, so it's like little obstacles, even I'm experiencing slight distractions. But y'all, I'm gonna pause. I really can't focus right now. Hold the fuck up. All right, we're good. I don't remember where I left off, but overcoming some obstacles, maybe some temporary setbacks or some distractions, but whatever these plans or whatever these goals are that you have, whether it's moving, whether it's traveling, whether it is, progressing in your relationship or whatever the next step may be, I'm also seeing things that you're going to be celebrating and achievements and a lot of abundance that is falling into your lap, which is great. Yes, so are there some challenges? Are there some moments where you're like, man, wish it was easier? But these lower moments definitely teach you a lot of patience and gratitude and appreciation for the good moments. You can't have one without the other. So whatever those little obstacles are, it's nothing too big, nothing too extreme. And I am seeing resolution, even if there's some kind of tension or misunderstandings with some people that you might not be on the best of terms with. At the bottom, we do have that Knight of Swords. So we did see that Knight of Swords earlier with the Knight of Wands. Here we have it again. So something coming in quick. This could be news, information. Let me see here. 10 of Wands and the High Priestess. So someone's ready to just like let go of all this baggage or come clean. I'm seeing something coming up about like confessions, or someone has been feeling very, very, very burdened. And so I do also think, you know how I was like, I can't speak, I called it Wands. Here's the Wands right here, the 10 of fucking Wands right here. There's a reason why it was slipping out of my mouth. It wasn't a mistake. But yeah, someone's feeling like they gotta get this weight off their chest. It's eating away at them. It's driving them insane. Even if you're still like the way that you view this person, this character, you may have more negative feelings towards them. Right? You may question this person's character. You might question their intentions. You may feel like they're untrustworthy. But this is someone that's just like, I have to do this. I have to get this on my chest. I have to let it be known. Even if they don't want to hear it or they're going to reject me. Like, okay, so why is the 6 of Wands reversed? This looks like winning a fight, and then being celebrated for it. Like, this makes me think of wrestling. I've never been into wrestling or watching it, so that's not my thing. Maybe you are. 6 of Wands, like being crowned a victor, being crowned victory, a winner here. 8 of Cups. Someone maybe sees you as the one who got away. Knight of Cups reversed. Why is it? This is all flipping out on the Knight of Wands from earlier. Remember when we clarified the Knight of Wands from earlier and it showed up as someone who was not very stable, not super responsible, not the most reliable, or it can be kind of reckless or even selfish, self-centered. Anyways, all those cards besides the 8 of Cups fell out on the Knight of Wands, so this is correlation to them, I guess. Two of Swords, Knight of Cups reversed, and the Eight of Cups. Clarifying this. Oh my god, this person's talking loud! What the hell? I thought they were done talking. Nope, they're not. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. So there's something that I'm seeing you have walked away from. You see it as success. You see it as a success. They see it as a failed or missed opportunity, or they see this like you walked away from them. It's like, we could have had it all. You know, the Adele song, we could have had it all. It's like someone sees, like, because they either didn't not, I fucking don't know what's wrong with me right now. Just end it, cut the camera. I'm just kidding. Someone the other day was like, you're having a stroke. I'm like, I just sometimes struggle with communicating my words, my mouth, my brain. Sometimes I did not have a good sleep, y'all. It was a fucking full moon. I could not sleep for like 2 hours. Eyes were shut. I could not fall asleep. So if I can't speak in a reading, it's probably because I had a shit sleep. I'm human. I ain't no AI robot. No, I'm not having a fucking stroke. Shut the hell up. So, but fuck. Anyways, someone didn't make a choice, and that itself is a choice. Someone made a choice they regret, and they wish they could go back and change it, whatever, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Two of Cups at the bottom. Someone could be watching you like move on with a different lover, or maybe you recently had gotten in a relationship and someone sees like your interest is elsewhere. Not on them. What am I gonna call this reading, you guys? I don't even know. But we're gonna keep going because this is for somebody. And why is the High Priestess here for Sagittarius? The Star. So someone secretly wishes for you or hopes for you or like dreams about you as well. Like you're this person's dream come true, but it's a secret. I also see if we're talking about you have these goals, dreams, aspirations you're working towards, but you're keeping it on the down low, you're keeping it hush hush. And this is also connected to your spiritual upbringing, path, and your purpose. This is your calling. This is something you're destined for. It's in alignment with you. It's something that is very, very authentic to who you are, your values, your morals, and your beliefs. It's just something that you really stand for. So more about this High Priestess, we have the Ten of Swords. Someone's not over you. Things may have ended, but someone is not over you one bit. Eight of Swords. And they feel fucking trapped, and they feel haunted by your energy, by your presence, okay? But they're keeping it a secret. They're keeping it under wraps. Someone wishes that they could find a way out or get another chance with you, but they feel trapped and they feel stuck and they're too afraid and they don't have a lot of confidence to make it work. And so, you know, we minus the 8 from the 10 of Swords. It's the 2 of Swords, which we just saw that earlier, and their indecision. And I don't see this person. Oh, this is the weirdest shit. So their indecision is what got them here, right? And I'm just remembering this is at the bottom of the deck because it's showing that they're this. Oh my god, this person's being so loud. So loud. It makes me want to scrap this reading, but I can't do that. I can't do that. 5 of Swords, 7 of Wands, and Temperance at the bottom. It's like someone's refusing to admit that they were wrong or that they made a mistake. Someone's pride, ego definitely get in the way of them. Why is the Nine of Swords here for Sagittarius? The Moon. So you could be worrying about the future or about the unknown or just like what's gonna happen in regards to this situation. What's the next move? Is it over? Although it did kind of look like it was over. We have Justice, Two of Wands, and then Temperance. Not to rush into any decisions or choices in the near future, to take your time and feel it out. And again, this is bringing up some sort of lesson that keeps on showing up in your life in different places and in different faces. This is showing here that you're going to have to walk the path that's unfamiliar versus what is known, what feels comfortable. That's the way out, and that may scare ya. That might make you feel very uncomfortable, and even swap the roles, whoever the fuck we were just talking about, and how they're very much in their head, feeling a lot of regret over the ending y'all went through, regret over certain actions, feeling like a failure, feeling unimportant, feeling like they lost out, all that shit. This is somebody here with the Nine of Swords, the Moon and Justice. It's like it's like two paths. They either choose to just stay put and stay stuck and beat themselves up and just like stay in this limbo and nothing ever changes and they never learn their lesson, or they're gonna have to choose to like confront whatever their problem is, whatever their trauma is, whatever their wounds are, one way or another, right? Y'all both, it's like you could be in ways mirroring each other, but the way that you're handling the energy is completely different. Completely different. Okay, and the Four of Swords. I'm just, again, drawn to the fires in the distance. Some of you, this person's fires, it just isn't yours to extinguish. It's not your problem to carry or take on or fix or heal. It is not up to you. It is not yours to carry. It is not yours to change or fix. Okay? I don't know who needs to hear that. Focus on healing yourself, man. Focus on you. All right, Four of Swords. Some of y'all could have been dealing with like a very codependent relationship. We have the Emperor. We have the Two of Cups. And the Knight of Swords again. With the Five of Pentacles, Hierophant, and the Page of Pentacles. So this space or separation or this distance that you and this person have been going through is teaching both of you important and crucial lessons for your spirit, for your soul, for your own spiritual journey. All right, this is a big opportunity for you guys to level up and advance in your own personal ways. And if y'all are meant to be in each other's lives, then this will pass and y'all will come back around. And I'm just seeing though, Emperor versus the Knight of Swords, you and this person are just at two completely different places in life, two different mentalities, two different energies. We have a very mature, grown man, and then we have someone who's very young. This is like a teenager mentality, like someone who's just fresh out of high school versus a man that's been in the workplace for fucking 40 years. Very different mentality. Okay, Two of Cups is here, which shows that there are these mutual feelings you have for one another. And this Knight of Swords is coming closer or approaching. I just don't know if y'all are compatible. I just gotta be honest. So, might not be what you wanna hear, but it's what Spirit wants you to know. And that, you know, it's like you're holding a door open. A door is held open for both of you to walk through. You walk through it, they can walk through it, they may choose not to, but don't let their actions and their decisions influence or affect what you do for yourself, for your life. Okay. I don't know, that was a heavy kind of reading, and then the distractions completely threw me off, and then my tongue-tiedness really just annoyed the hell out of me. And I just don't give a shit. Like, I'm human. I'm not here to be perfect, Miss Pretty Perfect. Y'all get to see every side that comes through, whatever the vibe is of that day. So, Anyways, I love you. I appreciate you. Let me know if it resonates. Private readings are available down below, and I shall see you when I see you, Saggy. Have a great one. Bye.